Alrighty, folks, it's part 3 of Rap Fan Listens to Rock. I'm climbing up the ranks slowly to becoming a full-time rock and roll connoisseur. Alright, I'm becoming a divorced dad. I might just be in a custody battle soon because my playlist is slowly starting to grow with some of the best, most classic rock bands and albums. If you didn't watch the first 2 parts, here are some of the bands and people I listened to. Pink Floyd, Nirvana, Weezer, the Beatles, Smashing Pumpkins, Linkin Park, Metallica, Limp Bizkit, Radiohead, some other ones. I'm probably forgetting something, but that's a little rundown just so you know. But I'll stop yapping. Let's get into it. First up, we have Rage Against the Machine. Pretty intriguing name, and according to some of the comments, they like to blend in a lot of genres, like rock, rap, etc. So this might be pretty interesting to me. I listened to their album called Rage Against the Machine, and I enjoyed it, alright? There were some good tracks on here. Obviously, Killing in the Name. I'm not going to do what they told you. You also had Wake Up and Freedom. I enjoyed those songs too. Their name really makes sense. This band is a great bridge between rock, rap, metal, a lot of great things going on. Next up, we have the Arctic Monkeys. I saw a lot of suggestions for Arctic Monkeys. Very intriguing name right off the bat. And I think I've heard some of their songs on, TikTok and stuff like that. Yes, I'm that guy. But I kind of already know what to expect here a little bit. But at the same time, I'm also kind of clueless. So I'm kind of excited to listen to them. I listened to Favorite Worst Nightmare, and I enjoyed the album a lot. And then I kind of went down like a rabbit hole. AM was really good. And then I listened to Whatever People Say I Am. That's What I'm Not. And that low-key might be my favorite album of the 3, even though it's the oldest. But all of them were really enjoyable. The production was great. Very ambitious sound from the start. A lot of these songs follow similar themes. Most of them are love songs. This is the perfect artist to throw on after a breakup or something like that, because it pretty much follows that same theme a lot. I really like the lead singer's vocals. They're great, even though he's British. I don't know why I said that. I have nothing against British people. Only some of them. But yeah, this guy's vocals are insane. A lot of people are critical of Arctic Monkeys. And I guess I can see it a little bit. But at the same time, I added so many of these songs to my playlist because all these would slap on a late night drive or any type of occasion like that. The next band I got a lot of comments about was System of a Down. So, of course, I'm going to give one to the people and listen to it because I'm kind of intrigued. Heard of System of a Down a lot. A lot of people hype it up. So I'll be the judge. I listened to their album Toxicity, and oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I was kind of blown away. I'm kind of rhyming there. I didn't even do that intentionally. But anyway, the lead singer's vocals are just insane. This man can go from screaming to singing to whispering. It's insane. A lot of these songs age really well even to this day. Some of the songs I enjoyed here were Toxicity, Prison Song, Chop Suey, and Psycho. All I gotta say is I just want to jump into the nearest mosh pit. I now understand why so many people were recommending me metal. You gotta be in a certain type of mood to listen to this type of music, but when you're in that mood, these songs are fire. They slap. Also, I remember seeing Jacksepticeye back in the day play Chop Suey by System of a Down on the drums back in the day. I don't know why I felt like mentioning that, but he low-key killed it. The next one that I was bombarded with when it comes to requests was My Chemical Romance. I haven't listened to them, but I've kind of heard that it's kind of like an emo style when it comes to My Chemical Romance. So, one part of me was I'd kind of look like a deer in headlights whenever I walk into a hot topic. But then the other part of me was you know what? I'm a Renaissance man. I might as well dip my toes into every sort of genre. That's what this series is all about. Right off the bat, I really enjoyed songs like Welcome to the Black Parade and I Don't Love You and Mama. Like I said, not really my style, but I really enjoyed them. The storytelling is great. One of the most passionate albums I've ever heard. The writing and production is insane. I mean, there's really not a lot to complain about here. I was impressed, and I definitely see the hype when it comes to My Chemical Romance. The next band we got is Led Zeppelin. I listened to their album Led Zeppelin 4, and I was blown away. I liked a lot of these songs. Stairway to Heaven, Rock and Roll, Misty Mountain Hop. Also, Where the Levee Breaks might just be one of the best closings to an album ever. I mean, you can't really get much better than that. In Stairway to Heaven, I listened to the remastered version, and this whole song feels like an 8-minute experience. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You know, I don't really have a lot to say about Led Zeppelin, but I was really impressed. It was great. Next up, I had to listen to Green Day. There were a lot of comments requesting Green Day, and I didn't really listen to any album in specific. I kind of just went down the line and listened to their popular songs. Brain Stew stood out to me. The riff at the beginning is iconic. I've heard it before, and this song slaps every time. Feels like I'm eating cereal, but not normal cereal. Eating cereal with screws. Feels like I'm that kid in elementary school who held a pencil with the palm of their hand. Then, of course, American Idiot, which is a great song. But can we talk about how that Cartoon Network show, Johnny Test, just stole that instrumental and used it for their theme song, which is just kind of unexpected. I guess that's cool in a way. Another song I loved is off 21st Century Breakdown, and it's 21 Pew Pews. Yes, you can't say that word on YouTube or you'll get demonetized, but just make an inference. Of course, I also enjoyed Time of Your Life, which is, just played at every high school graduation known to man because it's a banger. Green Day has so many iconic songs. Like, I didn't even listen to them before, but yeah, I know so many songs from them. That's how iconic they are. Well, folks, that was part 3 of my rock experience, my rock evolution. In the first 2 videos, there were a lot of suggestions of people that I actually have listened to a little bit, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Sublime. I have heard a little bit from them, but I could probably dive a little deeper into their catalog. Comment down below, what type of videos do you want to see? Any suggestions? Or I could just milk this series and do a part 4. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Love you. Adios. Subscribe.